Liam Carter adjusted the frayed collar of his school uniform as he stepped through the gilded gates of Silver Oaks Academy. The morning sun glinted off the marble fountain in the courtyard, where clusters of students in designer clothes lapped over caramel macchiatos from the on-campus cafe. His second-hand shoes squeaked on the polished floors as he hurried to class, careful not to brush past anyone. Last time he accidentally bumped into Mason Thorne's monogram backpack. It had cost him a week's worth of lunch money and cleaning fees. Liam Carter to the headmaster's office. Immediately, the crackle of the intercom made his stomach drop. The walk felt like a death march. Portraits of wealthy alumni, CEOs, politicians, even a Grammy winner, lined the hallway, their smug smiles seeming to mock him. Headmaster Thorne didn't look up from his laptop when Liam entered. The office smelled of expensive leather and the sting of disinfectant, as if they'd scrubbed it clean after his last visit. "Mr. Carter," Thorne finally said, removing his gold-rimmed glasses, "the board has reviewed your scholarship. Given your mother's recent financial decline," he said it like a diagnosis, "we're revoking it." Liam's hands clenched. His mother had picked up extra night shifts at the hospital just to cover activity fees this semester. "But I'm at the top of my class. Grades aren't currency," Thorne interrupted, sliding a termination letter across the desk. "Silver Oaks cultivates excellence, not charity cases." The dismissal bell rang. Laughter seeped under the door. Liam recognized the voice. Mason Thorne, the headmaster's son, who'd bragged last week about getting Liam's lab partner expelled for looking at him funny. "You'll remove your belongings by 3 p.m. Security will escort you." The locker clean-out was a public spectacle. "Bye, Walmart boy," Mason jeered, kicking Liam's gym shoes down the hall. A crowd gathered as Liam knelt to collect his scattered notebooks, pages filled with equations that had won the school 3 science trophies this year. "At least someone finally took out the trash," sneered Emily Vanderbilt, wrinkling her nose at Liam's patched backpack. Liam didn't react. He'd mastered silence over the years, but his hands trembled as he packed away his most prized possession, a framed photo of his mom at his middle school graduation. Her nurse's uniform sleeves rolled up after a double shift, smiling like he'd just won a Nobel Prize. The bus ride home felt endless. Liam stared at the expulsion letter, its embossed skull crest glinting under the flickering fluorescent light. His phone buzzed, a text from his mom. "Me heard there was an incident. Don't worry, baby. We'll figure it out. Love you." His throat tightened. She didn't know yet. As the bus lurched to his stop, Liam noticed a commotion across the street. A motorized wheelchair had slipped off the curb, rolling into traffic. Its occupant, a girl in a Silver Oaks blazer, struggling. Without thinking, Liam ran. Tires screeched. The wheelchair jolted to a stop, just inches from a delivery truck. His arms locked around the handles. The girl turned, blue eyes wide behind crooked glasses. You go to Silver Oaks too?" She stammered. "Not anymore," Liam said bitterly, helping right her chair. Then he froze. Stitched inside her blazer collar was a name tag. E.S. Kane. As in Kane Enterprises. As in billionaire Dan Kane's daughter. She studied his face, then his outdated uniform. Her eyes narrowed. "What happened to you today?" But Liam was already walking away, unaware that a security camera on the traffic light had captured everything, including the moment his life was about to change. Liam didn't sleep that night. The expulsion letter lay on the kitchen table like a bomb, the silver crest gleaming under the dim bulb. His mother sat across from him in stained nurse's scrubs, her fingers trembling around a mug of cold tea. "I'll talk to the school board tomorrow," she whispered, but they both knew the truth. No one argued with Headmaster Thorne, not unless they had a 7-figure donation to back them up. Then, the roar! At exactly 7:17 a.m., the entire apartment complex rushed to their windows. A helicopter thundered overhead, its shadow blotting out the morning sun. It circled twice, then landed in the vacant lot behind the building, trash cans and stray cats scattering. Liam's mother gripped his shoulder. "What in God's name, Enoch?" Sharp as a gunshot. Standing in the hallway, Daniel Kane, tech billionaire, philanthropist, and, as Liam now realized, father of the girl he'd saved, dressed in a black turtleneck and jeans. He looked nothing like the polished CEOs from magazine covers. His eyes were red-rimmed, jaw clenched tight. "You," he said hoarsely, pointing at Liam. "You're coming with me." Silver Oaks Academy, 8:03 a.m. Students froze as the helicopter touched down on the soccer field. Its blades whipped up a storm of grass and dirt. Liam stumbled out behind Kane, his second-hand shoes sinking into turf he'd never been allowed to touch as a student. Headmaster Thorne came running, his tailored suit flapping like a panicked bird. "Mr. Kane." What an unexpected. Kane didn't let him finish. He grabbed the PA mic from a stunned teacher. His voice boomed across the campus. "Yesterday, this school expelled a boy for being poor. Last night, That same boy saved my daughter's life." A ripple went through the crowd. Liam spotted Sophie Kane near the science swing in her wheelchair. Her sharp nod confirmed everything. Kane turned to Thorne. "You revoked his scholarship because his mother's a nurse? I was raised by a janitor." He flung a folder at Thorne's feet. "Bank statements," exposing a secret slush fund siphoned from scholarship donations. The crowd erupted. Teachers gasped. Mason Thorne, standing near his father, turned corpse pale. Then Kane dropped the hammer. "I just bought Silver Oaks. Liam's scholarship is reinstated, with back pay. His mother's new position as school nurse begins today." "And Headmaster Thorne?" He leaned in, his whisper carrying across the dead silent quad. "Clean out your desk." By noon, epilogue only a year later, Liam's science team took first place at Nationals, beating Mason's new public school by 37 points. The Kane Carter Scholarship Fund now supported 50 low-income students. Every Friday, Liam and Sophie ate lunch at the rich kids' table, proudly showing off the wheelchair brake system they'd invented together. As for Headmaster Thorne, he was last seen selling his Rolex to pay rent at a motel. Rumor had it Liam's mom left a $20 tip when he delivered her pizza. The lesson: money can buy a helicopter, but only character earns respect.